Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of James Bond Bitcoin Live 00142 hashtag silent night. Sorry about that. Hashtag silent night. Anyways, hopefully everyone's enjoying their Christmas Eve here, or the eve before December 25th. Anyways, let me go over the note section real quick. These are some of the things I'll be talking about here. Let me see here. Bond trading view, list of top 55 coins and tokens compared to Bitcoin percentage and all-time high flagged for shorts. So I'll be going over that. And then Bitcoin God. Yes, found the website, bitcoingod.org. So I'll be going over that. That's the newest, or one of the newest forks of Bitcoin. So nice little gift from Chandler Gao to give us all a little bit of candy on December 25th. All right, so next in the note section, I'll go over the news aggregators. Coinspectator, real-time cryptocurrency news aggregator. CryptoPanic is a news aggregator platform indicating impact on price and market for traders and cryptocurrency enthusiasts. Let me go over some of that. Let's see what the news aggregators are saying to everybody. It's kind of important to go over them because they kind of give you a indication of overall sentiment or the narrative that's being pushed out. So I'll go over coinspectator.com first. Let's see here. One, cryptocurrencies resume sell-off as one-day recovery fizzles. This is coming from livemint.com an hour ago. 'Twas the night before PivX mix. This is coming from pivx.org 2 hours ago. Crypto shekel may be in the cards for Israeli lawmakers. This is coming from Bitcoinist 2 hours ago. We wish everyone a Merry Dexmas and a Happy New Year. 2017 has been a fantastic year for us, and thank you for your support. This is Kyber.network 2 hours ago. Tron pedals into a new partnership. EthereumWorldNews.com. This is 2 hours ago. Bitcoin Christmas Special 2017 was wild ride. Eventful 2018 seems likely. This is coming from Cointelegraph 2 hours ago. Let's see. Bitcoin price continues slide after brief December 23rd recovery. This is Investopia.com 4 hours ago. So not too much news is coming out. Usually I would see a lot more news, but today is Christmas Eve, or I should say the eve of December 24th, the day before December 25th. So that's coming from Coinspectator.com. Let's see what CryptoPanic has to say. Let me refresh it real quick. We'll see what the sentiment is over there. All right, it says here 24 minutes ago. Let me see here. Coming soon, we will add Litecoin in LessFlex exchange. So this is coming from Satoshi Light, which is Charlie Lee. Looks like there's another exchange that's going to add Litecoin on December 27th. I never heard of LessFlex exchange. Sounds European. 41 minutes ago, I just published Tron Weekly Report for, let me see here, December 9th through the 12th. I don't know what that is. 12.9-12 12.22 English version. This is coming from the Tron Foundation. 47 minutes ago, Binance Exchange instructional video competition. 2,000 Binance in prize. This is coming from Binance. Looks like a Twitter from Binance 2017. Let me see. 1 hour ago, NASDAQ XRP, 3 cryptocurrencies to consider buying over Bitcoin. This is coming from R Ripple, from the Reddit post of R Ripple. It's getting 4 positives and 2 importance. 1 hour ago, Dogecoin is now worth 1 cent. This is coming from the Reddit from R Dogecoin. It's gotten 1 negative on it for some reason. 1 hour ago, IOTA, Inaji, and use case. Don't know what that means. Anyways, that kind of gives you an idea. It looks like it's kind of really slow. Of course, now hopefully not a lot of people are doing anything. So looks like it's not much going on. So I'll go on and continue with the note section here real quick. So that's news aggregators. Next in the note section, I got It's Time to Stop meme. A link to It's Time to Stop because it's time to stop with all these hard forks. So this is the part where I list all the fake forks, joke forks, meme forks, troll forks, already forked, and all the potential hard forks. So Bitcoin Uranium, Bitcoin Cash Plus, Bitcoin Clashic, Super Bitcoin, Bitcoin Diamond BID, Bitcoin Diamond BCD, Bitcoin X, Bitcoin Faith, SegWit 2x, and then a link to a list of airdrops from cryptocreed.com because everyone loves getting free money falling from the sky. Next in the notes section, partitioned off, I got some useful links here. SegWit charts, Coin Codex, Litecoin Watch, CoinGecko, BitInfo charts, Joho's mempool statistics, Salome.io, transaction accelerator, and Bitcoin Cash hash rate, historical chart, 6 months. Next in the notes section, partitioned off, I got collecting your free Bitcoin Gold, BTG coins with Coinami. So hopefully you all figured out how to get your Bitcoin Gold using Coinami. I did recently read in Reddit that somebody downloaded a Windows version of Coinami. The problem is there is no Windows version of Coinami yet. And unfortunately, this person downloaded a malware app and downloaded a Coinami version of Windows, which doesn't exist, and imported his mnemonic seed only to get his Bitcoin stolen and still did not receive any Bitcoin Gold. So be careful out there. And also, I made a video on how to split Bitcoin Gold BTG01 using your Coinami wallet. There's a link to the video. And if you do not have an Android smartphone or any Android device, there is no Windows for Coinami or Apple for Coinami, iPhone for Coinami. What you can do is use their mnemonic code converter that comes from the Coinami website in the note section here. It's a recovery phrase tool. And so if you can't use Coinami, you can use that mnemonic code converter. First and foremost, you want to move your Bitcoins out of that wallet and then input your mnemonic seed and then select Bitcoin Gold, and then some private keys for Bitcoin Gold will show up. You still need a Bitcoin Gold wallet, so please be careful out there. Can't repeat that enough times. And then I have a link for Bitcoin Gold, but be careful. If you do go to that website, it might have a malware and steal your Bitcoins, Bitcoin Gold is, I mean, my goodness, people are getting beat up on Bitcoin Gold. It's kind of sad. Okay, next in the note section, if you have been watching my video or anybody else's video about cryptocurrency, and there's an ad for BitConnect, usually promoted by Craig Grant or his mistress, Juliana, you might want to read these articles first before you put your life savings into BitConnect. Why has ICO Index labeled BitConnect as an outright fraud? Notice regarding high yield coins on top of BitConnect. What is BitConnect and why have we decided to distance ourselves from it? And then finally, I have James Bond Bitcoin Live 0017, where I interview 3 BitConnect users. 2 of them rage quit. 1 of them was stupid enough to stick around to let you know where you could find him. And the 4th guest was a regular guest, not involved in BitConnect, and it was pretty obvious to him that BitConnect is a scam. I also had a special appearance by Ozzy the BS Filter, who still can't figure out that BitConnect is a scam. All right, and the last part of the note section that's been partitioned off, I have 2 videos, a music video and just another video here. Kelly Clarkson, Silent Night, with Trisha Yearwood and Reba McEntire. So there you go. Please enjoy Silent Night, day before Christmas. And then also I have 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, told by Perry Como. So those 2 videos are the video theme for this video. And then I have hashtag yes2x113, which you're looking at right now. So finally, we made it to the 9th day, representing the 9th year of Bitcoin's existence. Let us all celebrate, because Bitcoiners are the chosen people to inherit the new world, because Bitcoin is the one and only true coin. There we go. So let us all celebrate. Huzzah. And then I have a link to Pot of Gold. And I have also Pot of Gold donational address. It is a SegWit address. Please donate to the Bitcoin Pot of Gold. So, all right. So let's see who's all in the live chat here. Let's go to the live chat. Looks like it needs to be refreshed. Go ahead and refresh that. All right, Brian's first, first, and dual overhead camness is second. How you guys doing? And Jay Glad, yes, I see you got the Moon Nora ready, and so do I. I also have the Moon Nora ready here. This thing that holds the candles is called the Moon Nora. Yes. And then lies, damn lies, I see nothing. Well, refresh it if you haven't already. Oh goodness. Howdy, Brian. Good to see everybody here. Happy Hanukkah to everyone. Happy Hanukkah. All right, we celebrated the 9th day for the 9th year. Patrick Duke Monahan. All right, you're all the way in Massachusetts. My goodness, you must be getting a nice. I think there's a winter storm in that area, because I'm making plans to go up north to that area to get some snow. And what are you doing in Massachusetts, Patrick? Hello, FUD Machine. Welcome to the live chat there. Let's see. Warren B. Merry Crypt Miss. Not Merry Christmas. Merry Crypt Miss. And Happy Hanukkah. Let's see. What else we got? Warren B. Oh, you just finished wrapping up some presents. That's good. That's good. I just enjoyed having my Christmas Eve dinner. I made some spare ribs, St. Louis style. Wife and kids cooked some potato gratin and stuffing. Oh yeah, I also made some fried, deep fried drumlets. The little drum wing part. That's my favorite. Love that. I prefer mine. Let me see, with a little bit of egg. Mixed egg, dipped in mixed egg, and then but pretty much naked with salt and pepper is how I like my fried chicken. My fried chicken wing drumlet, I should say. And then let's see, Andre Barnwell, what's up? What's up? How you doing? And Olaf Husky, welcome to the live chat. All right. So happy Hanukkah, everyone. Hopefully everybody is having a great time. Thanks for joining me on Christmas Eve. And also, it is the 9th day. That represents the 9th year of Bitcoin's existence. So happy Hanukkah and Merry Cryptmas, everyone. So let's continue on here. What's the next thing here? Let's go. And yes, it is the Bitcoin pot of gold. Here is the donational address, the QR code here in the arrow. And pointing to the Bitcoin pot of gold. Yes, you can win the Bitcoin pot of gold. I haven't checked it. Maybe I should. So, but if there is a donation there, or if you do want to donate, I do need it to go at least be $90 worth. And maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I'm not sure. But I need the pot of gold to be worth at least $90. And that way I can give the clue to the 9th word. All right, the 9th clue to the 9th word of the 24-word mnemonic seed. The QR code here on the right, however, is the encrypted private key. If you're good at cracking codes or cracking passwords, go ahead and scan this with your wallet and try to figure out the password, and all the Bitcoins are yours. Keep in mind, this is a SegWit address. And right here is the link. If you use a regular barcode scanner and QR code scanner, you're going to be taken to Yellow Fever for You's channel. Since you gave me this idea, thank you, Yellow Fever for You. Yeah, no turkey, no ham. I'm kind of simple. I originally, let me go on to the next thing here. I originally wanted salmon. I talked to my wife and we talked, and I really remember saying, I think I want some salmon. So go get some salmon. I'll marinate it, molasses and soy sauce, and we'll cook it. Well, I'll put it in the oven and we'll have some salmon today. So when she came back from the grocery store, she brought home spare ribs and chicken wings, the drumlet part. And I was like, I thought we were going to have salmon for Christmas. And so she kind of said, well, I thought you said whatever. So that's what I got, whatever. So anyways, oh well. Anyways, here you go. This is the bond trading view. I did not put any flagged for shorts because there's still so many. What I'm going to do is show you how I come up with the list of flag for shorts. I click on the days since all-time high, put that in order, and basically this is what I get. I get some in order by priority, 1 being the high priority. That needs to be short. Coin, looks like Dogecoin and Civic are all new all-time highs, but they also represent how much in Bitcoin volume in the last 24 hours. And so those are high priority. If you have any of those coins, you may want to consider dumping them or selling them for more Bitcoin, or finding an exit out to get more Bitcoin. Just saying. And then all the other ones are a little lower priority. And I go all the way up to the 3rd day. Looks like there's 22 tokens and cryptocurrencies for the short list. I don't go beyond the 4th day because then, After the fourth day, they kind of start dropping off a little bit. But sometimes they go back up. You never know. So Factum is on the low priority. I'll go a little bit over these charts here, um, and just to help you with all your altcoin trading to get you more Bitcoin. All right, so let's go on here. All right. Oh yes, the nice fireplace. So yeah, no ham today, no turkey. I prefer fried chicken wings, the drumlet part. They cook faster, easier to make, and easy to eat, and very delicious as well. So let's see here. Um, welcome, Free Skillshare Media. Welcome to the live chat. Of course, I'll go over the Bitcoin fees. I'll go over the mempool, and then I'll also do a Bitcoin chart analysis as well. Yes, FUD machine. my wife was working. She's my wife chooses to go to work. She really doesn't have any concept of how to generate income other than earning a wage. So she's often very busy at work because she's to be honest, she's not a very good cook. I should have pre-qualified my future wife, and one of them should have be able to cook and earn income. So next time when I remarry, I'm gonna find someone very young and probably better looking and rich. That's my plan when I remarry. Just joking. I have to be careful because I think she actually watches some of my videos, so I have to be careful what I say. So, anyways, I like to read you a poem. Here. Let me go to it real quick, and I'll give you the Bitcoiners' view of "'Twas the Night Before Christmas," or I should say, "'Twas the night before Crypt-miss, when all troll through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a computer mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that Satoshi Nakamoto soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of bitcoins danced in their heads. And Mama in her nightgown, and I in my briefs, had just settled our brains for a long winter's. I was thinking about what to put in there. I'm going to say hump. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash drive, tore browser open the shutters, and threw up the VPN to the moon on the breast of the new fallen snow, gave the luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nakamoto. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. And now Ether, now Ripple, now Litecoin and Dash, on Monero, on Doge, on Bcash and Bgold, to the top of the porch. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the house, top coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of bitcoins and Saint Nakamoto too. And then in a twinkle I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney Saint Nakamoto came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys was flung on his back. Oh, I messed up. A bundle of bitcoins was flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and a beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a reef. If this was modern day Saint Nakamoto, he probably smoked weed. He had a broad face and a little round belly. When he laughed, like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump and right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod up the chimney he rose. He sprung to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Crypt, miss, to all, and all a good night." I hope you all enjoyed that lovely poem. Of course, I changed a few words, but I'd like to read on a little bit more to give you a little background on the poem. A visit from St. Nicholas, more commonly known as The Night Before Christmas, and 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, from its first line, is a poem first published anonymously in 1823 and later attributed to Clement Clark Moore, who claimed authorship in 1837. Some commentators now believe the poem was written by Henry Livingston Jr. The poem has been called arguably the best known verse ever written by an American and is largely responsible for some of the conceptions of Santa Claus. From the mid-19th century to today, it has had a massive impact on the history of Christmas gift giving. Before the poem gained wide popularity, American ideas had varied considerably about St. Nicholas and other Christmastide visitors. A visit from St. Nicholas eventually was set to music and had been recorded by many artists. Now, the reason I wanted you to know that is because the poem of "Twas the Night Before Christmas" is very similar, and I like to draw parallels to how Bitcoin was created. Very similar in the way it started, published anonymously, and apparently there seems to be a dispute of who was the author. So there is somebody by the name of Craig Wright, Craig Stephen Wright, if I'm correct. Some people call him the fake Satoshi. So there seems to be a dispute of who the real Satoshi is. There's many fake Satoshis that have come and gone. Supposedly Dorian Satoshi Nakamoto. And the interesting part is how much of a difference the Bitcoin white paper and Bitcoin itself has made a difference in American history, as well as all over the world. Our conception of money or sound money was kind of limited until Bitcoin came around. So just drawing some parallels, and one of the reasons why I kind of, it's kind of interesting when you look into doing something, you find history and background to it that seems to kind of correlate a lot to Bitcoin. So it's amazing how you can tie everything to Bitcoin, but the story in the background of the anonymous publisher was very interesting. And I often think that maybe to do great things in your lifetime, you perhaps may not be able to take claim of your work. Perhaps you have to do things anonymously and not copyright, not patent. Take no partnership. Do not patent, do not copyright, take no ownership, but give it to the world and let it spread like wildfire. And so very similar to "Twas the Night Before Christmas" white paper written by Satoshi Nakamoto, very similar, published anonymously. Anybody can work on the code, supposedly. And it seems like it has taken off like wildfire. And it's made a tremendous difference in, I know in America, you've seen many people, evangelize the use of Bitcoin. It's taken over, the Wall Street to a certain degree. It's definitely taken over the imaginations of many, I believe, many younger generations, and some older generations as well. The libertarians have definitely embraced it. Although I'm not a really libertarian, but I think the general population is starting to understand and maybe embrace it. So let's have a look here. Welcome, Cryptomania, and M. Rocky, welcome. And Tomcat, I see you there. And so, anyways, wanted to share that with you. That's not in the notes section, but the what's in the notes section is "Twas the Night Before Christmas" video. So go ahead and check that out. But if you do want to do some research in it, that information was on Wikipedia. Go ahead and check it out. So let's go. Let me check out what all of you are saying now. Let's go here. Let's see. Where do we leave off here? It says, "I don't have any Dash." Lots of laugh. He sold out at the first 100. Well, I still have my Dash, and it's still in a paper wallet. I haven't sold it. So I guess if you just buy any coin, it seems like if you just buy any coin these days, you just hold on to them long enough, they'll be worth something. But I still think that Bitcoin will outperform all the coins. Let me see. Let me see. A sled full of Trezors. You only need one Trezor. Okay. Thank you for the machine. It is a lovely poem. It is. Oh goodness, it's amazing how you can co-opt something that has already been out there and already been popular, and just co-opt it and make it your own. I didn't. You know, when I originally did that, I didn't realize that originally the poem "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" was actually published anonymously. So that was kind of new. All this time I've heard about it, I had no idea that it had kind of very similar origins of how uh, you know uh, Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system written by Satoshi Nakamoto. In the same way, they're very similar in that they were published anonymously. To this day, we still do not know who Satoshi Nakamoto is, but obviously the fact that no one made a claim, no one copyrighted the white paper, no one made a patent on it, allowed that innovation to flourish and take over. And very similar to the poem of "'Twas the Night Before Christmas," that too was anonymously published and was co-opted by probably a lot of people. It is a very lovely poem, a very, it does catch your imagination, right? And so all over the world, people read these poems on Christmas Eve to their children. They read them at school. I remember reading and hearing that at school. And so it's amazing when, the things to make the biggest difference in life is not to claim ownership of something, but to give to the rest of the world. That, but not even claim that you're the one that gave that gift to the rest of the world. You have to give anonymously. So that way there's no encumbrance to the use of your gift. So let me see here. What else? Uh, Crimbo guys. I don't know what you mean by that, Tomcat. So Rocky M, you trust me for investment advice. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. But just keep in mind, that um, it's not really, well, maybe it is investment advice, but you should be all grown-ups and make your own decisions and do your own research. I just tried to provide more information. Let's see here. Rocky M, you don't have any Bitcoin? Just some old baseball cards? I guess, yeah. It's, baseball cards are just as good as Bitcoins these days. Anyways, thank you for everybody in the live chat. Let's go on here. That was a lovely fireside chat, wasn't it? I enjoyed it. Let's go on here. Okay, let's go on to Bitcoin God, since Chandler Gao wanted to give everybody some free candy today. So supposedly, I don't know what block it is right now, but it was set to be forked on December 24th. So let's see here. Bitcoin Gold. Here's Bitcoin Gold. Let's take a look at it. The link to the website is in the notes section, so you can check it out. Let's have a look at some of the advantages of Bitcoin Gold here. Or I'm not sorry, Bitcoin Gold, Bitcoin God. Let me see. The user is God. The management authority of Bitcoin God does not belong to anyone but the community users. I'm reading right up here. So it looks like it's going to have some smart contracts. Look at that. Wonderful. Nice to know. Smart contracts. It's going to have large block sizes too. Good to know. Here's something interesting I did not know. It's going to be proof of stake mining. POS makes professional mining machines unnecessary for users and reduces the power consumption. POS, proof of stake, is more true, just decentralized than proof of work mining. All right. And on top of that, they're going to have Lightning. They're going to add the Lightning network here. And then eventually they're going to add zero knowledge proof. Isn't that wonderful? My goodness. Great things are about to happen around here. All right, so what are some of the features of this Bitcoin God? Well, apparently its total distribution is 21 million. All right. The remaining tokens will be distributed to God token holders and networks through the proof of stake mechanism. All right, good. Daily output will be distributed to community users. Okay. I'm not sure what some of these things are. I'm not sure what they're trying to say with some of these things because obviously um, the English is not very good. So all holders of Bitcoin will receive equal proportion airdropped of Bitcoin God tokens. That sounds fair to me. And this is the interesting thing here is Bitcoin God Foundation does not allow pre-mining or issuance of additional tokens. Okay. So it's kind of seems fair, no pre-mining. It is going to a proof of stake, so I don't know what kind of wallet you're going to be using. I'm assuming it's going to be some kind of full node wallet, some kind of full node QT wallet, and you probably have to stake your Bitcoin God tokens on that to get some more tokens, I guess. So here's the roadmap here. And the first thing is 2017, December 25th, approximately to be forked on block height 501225. And I guess we can try to see what block we're on. I'm gonna have to get rid of the fireplace, man. Sorry, man, but what the show must go on. Let's see trade block on the trade block and see what uh, what block height we're on. Of course, I can always check block height or look up block height. What is going on? How come this thing is not going? Looks like the computer doesn't want the fireplace to go away. It likes the fireplace. Yes, Warren B. Free monies. Free monies. Or okay, let me. How about this? Bitcoin. There we go. Oh, maybe it won't. Well, looks like the fireplace wants to stay. So maybe I'll just open up a new window here. Block. Block height for Bitcoin. Let's see what the current block height is. Oh, it's finally going. All right, so the current block height. No, is that it? I don't think that's it. Let me see here. Trade block. Let's go to trade block. I think we're beyond that. All right, finally we're getting to trade block. All right. How you doing, DD8209? All right, so what are we on? We're on block height 50 500935. So let's see what where we are. Zero. So we're almost there. We're almost there. Let me see. Current block height. You just need yeah. Let me see what's the difference here from that block height and the next block height. Let me get out my calculator real quick. 500,935 minus 501,225. So 290 more blocks. So if 144 is one day, um, it looks like maybe really 25th, the evening of 25th, if the blocks are being found really fast. 144 is actually 2 more days. I think it'll be after Christmas that you're going to get your that this is going to fork. So not quite, not quite. So this thing has a way to go. I just close this. So looks like it has a little ways to go. It has 290 blocks to go. So that's almost 2 days. So 24 hours will be the eve of the 25th, and then maybe the eve of the 26th. So not quite 25th, but very close, very close. All right, so let me see. The first quarter of 2018, network launch. The second quarter, add smart contract, Bitcoin God, dApps, Mobius network. I don't even know what this is. Third quarter, implement zero knowledge proof, and afterwards maintain and develop by community and users. Okay, that seems fair enough. And then who are the technical supporters? Well, I see some familiar symbols, Neo. So whoever is Dao Feng Li or something, Dao Feng, Quantum. I've seen Metaverse, but I didn't know that was Chinese. I don't know who these other companies are, but I guess they're the one running the show. And then let's see who are the exchanges here. Okay, so there's a lot of exchanges. I don't know how true this is, but I think this is, when I look at the exchange, I'm a little hesitant to think that some of these exchanges are going to be accepting Bitcoin God, like GDAX. They got GDAX here. They got Gemini. All right. They got Kraken, which I don't think, and then they even have Bitstamp. I I don't know if they're going to be accepting Bitcoin God, so I'm a little skeptical about Bitcoin God actually doing anything. But I do believe that Hit BTC would do it. And some of these other Chinese coins, Chinese exchanges would do it. But Bittrex maybe, and Poloniex maybe, but Bitstamp, I don't know. Gemini, I don't know. And then GDAX, I think they're just listing exchanges. Um, that's what I think is really going on here. So let's see what else. I mean, they got YoBit, of course, and Craptopia, but they got a lot of exchanges, which I'm a little skeptical on some of these. And then wallets too. I'm a little skeptical because they have a lot of wallets. Like if you look at the wallets here, they got Coinami, which I haven't heard Coinami say anything. Exodus, Green, walletgenerator.net, Jax, Ledger, Trezor, KeepKey, Electron Cash, which I don't know. It seems a little too much to be true. It seems too good to be true. So I'm a little skeptical. I mean, they got Copay, Bitcoin.com. So I don't know. It just seems too good to be true. And then let's see some questions and answers here. Let's just read some of this stuff here. I'm over here right now, so I'm just going to read it. It says, "What is Bitcoin God? An ultimate Bitcoin fork solution. There is no additional issuance or pre-digging." I like how they describe that, pre-digging. All God coins distribute one-to-one to all Bitcoin users and God community users. Okay, that sounds That sounds fair enough, I guess. Let me see. What is the total amount of God? It's hard to see, but there it is. It says 21 million equivalent to Bitcoin. The team does not retain God. All God tokens are distributed to users. Okay. Why need God? God retains the merits of Bitcoin decentralization while improving Bitcoin's controversial expansion, making it even more useful and valuable. Okay. What is purpose of God? I like how these questions are being framed in this way. It's hilarious. Uh, let's see here. It says ending the current Bitcoin forking chaos. Uh, Restoring decentralized blockchain like Bitcoin and addressing the inherent congestion in Bitcoin, empowering a better blockchain community, and allowing for continued development of blockchain technology. All right, that sounds fair enough. And then what is the advantage of God compared to other currency? Other forks are formed on the basis of companies. They are essentially fee for profit IFOs, which are initial fork offerings, disguised as ICOs, which is initial coin offerings. God does not allow for pre-digging or issuance of additional tokens. It is solely owned and maintained by the broader community and users while being developed and maintained by developers all over the world. Yeah. I see some of you are shouting scam, and it's hard to believe this, but yeah, it's I have to agree. This is kind of what gives it away to me is not it's not the Q&A part. It's this. It's like the wallets, like Trezor. I don't think Trezor, KeepKey, Ledger. I don't think Jax, Copay, BitPay. I don't think Koinami have agreed to do any of this stuff. It's hard to believe WalletGenerator.net would agree to have Bitcoin God without even there's no announcements or everything, and no announcements whatsoever by any of these companies. Uh, and the other thing is, look at all these exchanges. Like they claim that all these exchanges will use will have Bitcoin God, which I can believe some of them. Like Craptopia. What else? Probably Allcoin. That's why it's named Allcoin. But when I scroll up here, I could believe BitThumb probably would do this, maybe Bittrex, Poloniex, but when they listed GDAX, I'm like thinking, I don't know about that one. GDAX would be really conservative, especially considering they're most likely being investigated for insider trading, at least the internal investigation. And then also they got Gemini here, which is highly suspicious. Gemini would be uh, involved in this in any way, shape, or form. And then Bitstamp. Bitstamp really gives it away. Bitstamp's very ultra conservative. I really doubt that Bitstamp would list Bitcoin God. So I don't know how serious to take this, but the only thing I can do is just keep an eye on it. And I again, I don't know. I've seen so many websites. I've seen so many forks of these different Bitcoins just come and go, right? So far, for sure, I think there's definitely Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin Gold, Bitcoin Diamond, and Super Bitcoin has really forked. The only thing that's gone mainnet is Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin Gold. We're still waiting for Bitcoin Diamond's mainnet, and then we're gonna have to wait for Super Bitcoin mainnet. And so there's a lot of question marks here, a lot of question marks. And so there we go. There's that there. And let me see if I can get that fire. Oh, I deleted it. Let me see here. Uh, Let me see if I can get that fireplace back. I like that fireplace. Did you like that fireplace? I liked it. Let me see here. Let's have a look at. I'm gonna go to my history. I like that fireplace. I'll be honest with you. I enjoyed it. Let me get it back here. Unless it disappeared on me. Did it disappear? Oh, here it is. Yuletide. Yes, we'll get it back. All right, we got the fireplace back, everybody. There we go. All right, really enjoyed that one. We're having a great time. Let's see what you're all saying in the chat here. I have to probably refresh here. Just waiting for it to reload. All right, there we go. Jay Glad, the fireplace, lava lamp. Awesome. Yeah. I like the fireplace. You know, especially that's kind of cold. Just looking at it keeps me warm. Cryptomania, you like LTC. LTC has gone up a lot. It's definitely gone up a lot. I'll be going over some charts here real soon of my list of shorts. Let me see. Tomcat. Tomcat, you think all that Bitcoin God is a scam? Some people think, you know, God itself is a scam. So don't blame you. Fud machine, you think that you think Bitcoin God will replace Bitcoin? Let me see. Merch Studios. Existential question answered in bad grammar are the real answers that we all seek from Bitcoin. All right. Let's see right here. Bitcoin is about to explode in about 2 to 4 days. Transaction fees are falling. Yes, I've heard about that. Transaction fees are falling. I'll probably be checking the transaction fees here real soon. And Cryptomania, you see Bitcoin over 25,000 in January or February. Well, my target price is still 21,000. I was hoping that that price would be reached by the time I finish my Munora candle lighting, but unfortunately, no. It's Bitcoin's on sale. Bitcoin B, how you doing? What's up with Dogecoin? Dogecoin is up. People are like excited that Dogecoin is like up 1 cent. Everyone who was a Dogenaire is now like, you know, dancing in the streets. They probably if Doge can go up to like $1, then people would like you would have like the Doge community back to what it was back in 2013, and who knows, maybe they'll start donating the Jamaican bobsled team. I think the U.S. bobsled, not the bobsled, the luge sled, the luge team, the U.S. luge is is trying to raise money using Bitcoin. So if Doge goes back to like $1, if Doge can go back to $1, maybe the Doge community can sponsor the Jamaican bobsled team again. Let me see. Such scam, many wrecked. Fireplace, fireplace hype. We need fireplace coin, right? Fireplace coin. Go back to the fireplace. Oh man, that feels so nice. This feels so warm. Oh my goodness. Uh, I don't have a fireplace. It's kind of silly to have fireplace. Really, it if anything, a fireplace causes your house to be cold because it causes draft, and then the waste that you produce. Um, you know, and it costs more money to have a fireplace at your house or your condo or whatever, just to have a fireplace that you use maybe once or twice a year. It's kind of silly. But let's go check out the. Let's go quickly check out the mempool real quick. Get rid of this thing. Let's go check out the mempool. So Bitcoin God, Candy from Chandler Chow. Let's have a look at the mempool. Wow, not bad. This is the mempool in 24 hours, and looks like it took a huge dip right about here. And you're right. Let me see what it's in the gray area. The gray is the 100 Satoshi. Not bad. So it's finally getting eaten up. It's about time. So if you're anything above 100 Satoshi, let me see how many transactions. Well, there's in the 100 Satoshis, this gray area right here that you're looking at has about 20,000 transactions. But if you're above 100 Satoshis per byte, you could probably get your transactions into the block as soon as it clears out. So you could be anywhere from 100, 140, anything above 100. 140 has 3,000 transactions. 200 Satoshis per byte has 2,000 transactions. So that's good. It's at least it's coming down, which is great. I like to see it like eat up the 70, the 50, the 30, the looks like 20, the 10. So, ouch. Wow. But at least it's going down. It is going down. So I'm happy to see that. Hopefully, we could see more of the transactions go down. Even for tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow it'll go down even further because hopefully no one's transacting. Everyone's just hodling, not doing anything. Dual overhead camness, feeling the rhyme. Feel the rhyme, feel the rhyme. Get on up. It's bobsled time. Everybody's in the rhyming mood, huh? Everyone's dual overhead. You're a poet and you didn't know it. Oh, I'm sorry. Plex ASM, you accidentally sent a transaction at 50 Satoshis per byte. It's been a week. Well, you know what? Try using the transaction accelerator, or I don't know what you did. If you obviously, whoever you send it to can obviously resend it to themselves as an unconfirmed transaction. And when they resend it to themselves or resend it out somewhere else, they could send it with a higher fee if their wallet is able to send out unconfirmed transactions. So at least you can do that. Yeah, replace by fee is another one. If your wallet allows it, you can do a replace by fee. Warren B, you said you did the same thing, but it finally fell out, as in it dropped. That's interesting. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, the fees are going down. Hopefully, it'll go down even more. So you know, hold on to your bitcoins, people. Just let the mempool get eaten and let the transactions just go through. We'll figure it out. All right. So nice fireplace, very warm. Wow. All right. So let's go over the bond trading view before I go into the Bitcoin chart analysis. So let's take a look at some of these coins here. And so I'm gonna have to move some of this right here. All right, and we'll change this to coin market cap. Might even have to add a trading view depending on what it is. All right, so let's take a look at the first coin, Saya coin, SC. Let's take a look here. All right, SC. Saya coin, SC. Let's take a look at it. We'll see how that one's doing. Oh, Plex AM, you actually tried to use the accelerator, no luck. Well, sorry to hear that. You could try replace by fee, or whoever you send it to can obviously send that unconfirmed transaction with a higher fee. So that's essentially a child pays for parent, and maybe some of the miners will pick that up. No sound? You can't hear me? Hmm. Let me check here. I'm plugged in. Let me check here. I got to check on my mobile phone. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Oh goodness, I'm watching Craig Grant. Let's see here. Okay. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm getting sound. I'm getting sound. So I'm okay. Sound seems to be good. Let me know if there's no sound. All right, let's have a look. Audio is fine. Excellent. Let's have a look here. And let's get rid of the market cap. And let's get rid of the price. So we just look at Bitcoin value. And looks like Saya Coin is making a little pop. It is making pop. It did pop above this thing here. So if you have Saya Coin, good luck. Will it go up any higher? This is the interesting thing is these coins, Saya Coin made an all-time high. But if you look at Bitcoin and Bitcoin value, obviously it's nowhere near an all-time high on the Bitcoin value. It's nowhere near the all-time high. So that's that there. What is the next coin here? Dogecoin. So let's take a look at Dogecoin. Dogecoin looks like it's not 1 cent, but it's almost 1 cent. It's like just 0.9381 of a cent. It's very close to 1 cent. Obviously, I think the way some of the exchanges read it, they'll have to round up to get it to 1 cent. But let's take a look at Doge. Doge. All right, so Doge. Let's take a look. Almost 1 cent. Almost 1 cent. Look at that. It's almost 1 cent. Very close, but not quite. But if it was a dollar, everybody would be happy. All you Doge holders. I think I got 420. Let me see. Actually, I got 400 and 840 Doge coins at least. And if you send Doge with no transaction fee, it will transfer very quickly. It takes about 3 minutes, maybe even less. So there's the chart of Doge, and although it's apparently it's made an all-time high, but it's compared to Bitcoin, it didn't make an all-time high. Matter of fact, uh, its recent high is higher than um, than the current. Its recent Bitcoin high, which is around here, during May 25th. But ironically, the the Bitcoin value, even though the all-time high in U.S. dollar value is highest at this point ever in Doge history, but Bitcoin value is not quite there. It's actually low, surprisingly. So obviously, Bitcoin has way outperformed way outperformed Doge here. So, well, I wish the best for Doge. I have Doge. I have like 840 Doge. So if it goes to the moon, hooray! I'm happy. Go over some of the ones that I went all-time high. Civic hit an all-time high of $1. What is driving this thing? And I'll probably have to go through TradingView on this, but let's just go look at it right now. Civic CVC is going to be priced out in Ethereum. It's an ERC20 token. No, this is priced in Bitcoin. Amazingly, usually they. All right, look at this. This is interesting. They have an Ethereum button here as well now. So it looks like they've changed it a little bit. They have an Ethereum button and a Bitcoin button and a US dollar button. So you could actually see the different pricing. All right, looks like they're watching to somebody. Maybe they're watching my channel. Who knows? So they do have an Ethereum button. Okay, it's hard to tell because Bitcoin's orange and Ethereum is kind of like red orange. So I wish they'd change the color a little bit so you can compare the two. But we don't really care about Ethereum, do we? I don't. So I'm glad they've made that change. Thank goodness. Someone must be listening. Hello, Andy Anderson. Welcome to the live chat. How you doing? So if you compare Civic to Bitcoin, it's kind of broken out of this downtrend. The question is, will it continue to go up, and how far will it go up? So far, it looks like it's barely reaching parity to where it started, which is right over here. Overall, it's weird how some of these coins and tokens can be at an all-time high in US dollar value, but in Bitcoin value, they're just barely reaching parity to where they started. So if you thought you made more Bitcoin on your Civic token, you didn't. You just barely are reaching parity. You break even. All right, so let's check out what's the next one. So these are the three that have made an all-time high. As you see, it's 0, 0, 0 days, meaning today they made an all-time high. So I'll just look at those. The rest you can obviously look at because from yesterday they haven't changed. MadeSafe, Digibyte, Arbor, Stratus, Pivx, they're all still there. I try to list everything at 3 days, the last being Factum. Anything beyond 3 days, at 4 days, it's kind of you missed your moment into getting more Bitcoin, pretty much, in my opinion. Because after that they just tend to go down. So I focus on the ones that keep making new or all-time highs, because if they're making new all-time highs, most likely you're going to get more Bitcoins out of them. So that's why I focus on those. So this is the bond trading view. Go ahead and check it out, and hopefully this helps you out. Andy Anderson, great Merry Cryptmas to you as well. Thank you. So that's that. What? Okay, so what else are we looking at here? Okay, that's cool. I'm glad they added this Ethereum button because let me see what's another one. Let's see what was Omni. I want to. Oh, Omni or MadeSafe. Let's check out MadeSafe. MadeSafe. That's on the Omni network. Let's see how that's priced out, because last time they only put in Omni, on it. So yeah, this is part of the Omni network. Let's see what it looks like. All right, so they kept okay. They put in the Bitcoin, and there's a price for Omni, so you can have a comparison. Let me see what it looks like. There you go. It's orange red. It looks kind of hard, but at least they give you the option, which is good, because I really don't want to. I should even remove the volume. I just want to see the price. There we go. I just want to see the price. I'm not really interested in the volume, but so if you, even now, if you can look at MadeSafe, it's definitely look. It's a low right here, and it's a low right here, and it's a low. So you just basically you've never you're at parity for the most part. Like if you look at the beginning of the year, it's right here, and so yeah. All right, I'm happy that CoinMarketCap allows the use of these different buttons on the bottom, and they put back Bitcoin, because let's face it, no one's interested in Omni, right? No one's interested in the Omni coin or the next coin or the Wave coins, or to some degree even Ethereum. Everybody wants Bitcoin. Let's be honest here. So let's see what you're all saying in the chat now. Okay, looks like Olaf, you say, just tell me what to sell because I have every shit coin. What's on coin cap? Okay, I'll go over the list. DD8219, you're saying, don't tell James, but I'm a bank mutual fund manager, and I have a cousin in the CME, and we're shorting Bitcoin. My other cousin is Craig Grant. Oh goodness. Oh, that's hilarious. Well, good luck with your shorts. If you did short, you definitely made a lot of money. So good job. All right, so you're looking for some coins. Let's see here. MadeSafe, Digibyte. We'll go over these. Why not? Let's go over these. DGB. Okay, DGB. We'll go over Digibyte. And of course, we'll take a look at it in terms of Bitcoin value, of course. And yeah, it looks again a Digibyte that just recently made an all-time high. But if you look at Bitcoin value, it's nowhere near Bitcoin all-time high values. So that's another one. Wow, I'm sorry to hear that. Cryptomania says that you sent 10,000 red coins from Bittrex to Cryptopia. However, you didn't know that Cryptopia had 2 red coins, and you sent to the wrong address, and you were told it can be recovered. But what do you think? Let me see. Uh, it it can be recovered. Let me see here. Let me refresh here. It takes a while. But while that's looking, let me look under red coin here. So there's red coin, and then there's red coin. Interesting. I don't know what the address format is. Let me look down my Coinami wallet and see what the address format is. A FUD machine says that it can't be recovered. Wow, that's too bad. That is too bad. So here's your question to me. Hey James, I sent 10,000 red coins, so it's just RED from Bittrex to Cryptopia. However, you didn't know Cryptopia had two red coins, which would be REDDCONS. I sent to the wrong address, and I was told it can be recovered. What do you think? Well, looks like FUD Machine says it can't be recovered, and definitely there really is no customer service. Maybe you can email them. I don't know, man. I don't deal with altcoins, but I'm surprised that the address would be the same. Let me check my Coinami wallet real quick and see if the address format is the same. That's kind of shocking. I'm a little surprised. Come on, Coinami wallet, wake up. Oh, I just saw my value go down. Let me see here. Let's look at coins here. You said it was red coin. Let me load them up. I'll load some red coins up here. Our red coin and red coin. I don't see the other red coin, but let me see. I'll just add red coin to my balance here. I like to see what the address is. I guess they just start with an R. So and did something happen with my sound? Let me see here. Oh, I'm still playing. I'm still playing. I'm still going. I was just looking at my wallet here on Redcoin. So interesting. Well, if you did send it to the wrong place, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do, but I guess you can ask. You can ask Cryptopia if they can do something about it. I don't think it's their wallet. If it must be somebody else's wallet, because if it's a different blockchain altogether, although it has the same address, it doesn't really belong. I don't think it belongs to Cryptopia. Maybe it does. Maybe it does. If they offer both, maybe they'll own the same address, but I kind of doubt it. I don't know the difference between Redcoin and the other Redcoin. I don't deal with. I don't deal with. I don't deal with uh, red coins. Let me see. RED. Yeah. So red coin. So which red coin did you said red coin, and I guess the red coin. Let's have a look at red coin. What is this? What kind of thing is this? This is a mineable coin. Okay. Wow. It's taking a little bit of bump. Let's have a look at the markets here. So this is RED. I guess that's what you're talking about. And then RE red coin, RDD. This is RED. Red coin format. It starts with an R. I know that much. I don't have the other red coin in my Coinami wallet. So, wow, this thing's pumping. Red coin RDD is pumping. This is a proof of stake coin. So I know that much. Let's see the markets. This must be the one that you got from Bittrex, right? And then you must have sent the other one, RED. And yeah, oh my goodness. That sucks because It's pumping right now, right? Red coin is pumping. Look at red coin pump. Yeah, red coin's pumping right now, and it sucks that you sent it over somewhere else. That's got to hurt. That's the problem with having so many altcoins, and you got to keep track of it, and sometimes it's just too much to keep track. Dual overhead camness. Do you think Cryptomania is a rookie? Everyone makes a mistake. I remember I sent $5,000 worth of Bitcoin to a wrong address. I was lucky because the wrong address that I sent to was someone that I was trading with, and even though we've never met in person, um, we've only been texting back and forth. That person did send back the $5,000, so I was very, very lucky. I can only imagine if you were, for whatever reason, you had an address and you copy and you pasted it, and you forgot to copy the new one, and you just pasted an older address, and you sent out like all your Bitcoin. Oh my gosh. Yeah, stuff like that does happen. And you know what? It's like now when I do transactions, I really take my time. Matter of fact, I try to do it in front of a computer, and with my smartphone, and maybe with a third device too. I'll triple check on a third device. I'll check the blockchain. I'll check a web-based block explorer smartphone, and I'll check it on the computer as well, and I'll make sure that the addresses are all the same. So I'll check it like 3 different places, and so it's made my share of mistakes. It's kind of scary. What sucks is sometimes the wallets will show it didn't send, and you end up sending it again and again and again, and next thing you know, you just really sent your Bitcoins like 3 or 4 times to the same address, and that's happened. So what I do now is whatever I do, when I send out a transaction, even though it says it didn't do anything, but if I push send, I will check it on like 2 different explorers before I try to resend it again. So you really got to double check it. But if anything, check the explorer first. But the problem is when you're trading with altcoins, you got to check like all the different explorers. That's another reason why I just stick to Bitcoin. It's just one address, and it's simple. And often, with Bitcoin addresses, if you got them wrong, if they're 1 digit less or 1 digit more, the wallets will tell you that that's not the right address. Some of the earlier Ethereum wallets, they didn't have that. They didn't have that, and people were sending to a mysterious Ether wallet that doesn't exist at all. It's just the Ethereums were gone. So, anyways, yeah, red coin, and then red coin. Oh goodness, sorry to hear that. Hopefully, your Cryptopia customer service can do something for you. Let's check out Ardor. Ardor is number 6 here. ARDR. This has been coming up a lot. Okay. Well, let's have a look here on Ardor. Well, Ardor keeps going up. It seems to be a moneymaker, but unfortunately, it's not going above as high as this. That high. But if you're looking for more Bitcoin, and here's the thing, Bitcoin's kind of down in price, and Ardor has gone up, so of course it's going to shoot up. But I think as soon as the trend reverses and Bitcoin starts going back up, you're going to see Ardor like shrivel down and go back down. But you never know. Let's see here. Ardor Street Rat, Stratus, Street Rat. That's how we remember Stratus. Calling it a Street Rat. STRAT, Street Rat. All right, let's have a look. Is Street Rat, is it going to turn? Will Street Rat turn? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, looking at this chart, it doesn't look good. But, if you do a technical analysis, it does show that it has broken this downtrend, downward trend pattern, and it's going sideways and going up. So on a technical analysis, it would say, it does say like it's going to go up. But considering, how these altcoin markets really work, I just really doubt it. If it does go up, what's going to happen is it's going to crash. And unfortunately, what happens is after it crashes, there's still like bag holders, right? There's people who just will hold this bag, and that's why it's never gone down lower. Like you see, it just hits down this low, but look at where it is. Like look how low it is right here. Bag holders that just held on, and it's just going to go up higher than that. So it's like slow stair step. But how long do you want to hold on to this? Because you're giving up an opportunity to make more money with your Bitcoin. So let's see here. I'll go to 10. I think most of these already, but I'll just go up to 10. So let's see. PIVX, 10x and 0x. So let's go PIVX. Let's check out PIVX. PVIX, PIV, PIVX, which I have 10 PIVX. So it's not bad. I'm glad it went up because they're worth what, $3. So now, oh look, $12. All right, up $12, but it's hanging in there. It's trying. You can see that it's just moved right above the. Well, they changed the format too, but 0.0008 Bitcoin. So just right above that. It'd be nice if it went higher. As you can see right over here, it hit an all-time Bitcoin value at 16. So it's half the value of its all-time high in Bitcoin. So that's PIVX. And then what, 10x Pay, and then 0x Pay. Let's have a look at 10x Pay. Now we can look at it in Bitcoin value instead of Ethereum value. So I like it. I like what they did. They added the button for Ethereum, like the Bitcoin value. That's good because I think a lot of people really trade altcoins just to get more Bitcoin. They're not really interested in getting more Ethereum. All right, so 10x, I don't know. you know, now that they put it in Bitcoin value, you can kind of see 10x is really not worth the trade. It just doesn't seem like a trade. And let me see if it's not 10x value in RX. What is RX? zero zero ZRX 0x. Talk about brand confusion. 10x and 0x. Those are probably two coins that you get confused real easily. All right, so it looks like 0x is kind of pumping. Looks like it's breaking a downward trend. The question is, can it get back up to its all-time high in Bitcoin, which is 0.00012? I think that's 12,000 Satoshis, if I'm right. Let me see. Maybe. Anyway, so if we can get back up to here, then it's worth talking about. But right now, it's still a loss. You're still losing Bitcoin on this. Anyways, that's it for that. Let me go into a chart analysis here. Let's go to Bitcoin. And then while that's loading, let's just go back to the fireplace. Get warmed up. Everyone's enjoying their New Year's Eve. I'm going to be resting. And let's see what you're all saying here. Refresh. Gonna have to refresh. Oh, you want to see Bitcoin Bitcoin cash value? Yeah, let's go check out all the Bitcoin. Let's go check out all the Bitcoin. We'll just put a stop here. Let's check out the Bitcoin value here. Bitcoin Cash. We'll go through all the hard forks. There it is. Let's see, Bitcoin Cash. All right, let's go check out all the Bitcoin hard forks here. I already checked out Doge, but I guess if you want to see Doge again, I can do that. Let's have a look here. Bitcoin Cash hasn't made more and then hasn't made less. Although it looks like a good time to. It looks like if you're going to get more Bitcoin out of it, now's the time. Unless it can go to like 0.5 or 0.1, which would mean basically for Bitcoin Cash to be parity with Bitcoin Cash would have to be like $13,000 or $14,000, and so that's the only way it's going to reach parity and take it over. Until that really happens, I just don't see Bitcoin Cash getting more value. I mean, you're getting like almost what 20, 24, 25%. What are you getting now? In Bitcoin, you're getting 20% value, which isn't too bad. It's better than what it was before. Let me see here. Let's have a look at Bitcoin Gold. Or Bitcoin Gold. Yeah, I guess I can check Litecoin as well, although I think it's already going down. But could it go up? Let's check. I'm only going to check in Bitcoin value. I don't know about Bitcoin Gold. Bitcoin Gold is, I wish Bitcoin Gold could do better because obviously I have some, and that way if it did do better, I would get some more Bitcoin. Let me see here. What is it? Let me see. Is it Bitcoin Diamond? Still on Diamond futures. So Bitcoin Diamond is still on a Diamond future. Let's see what it's worth. It's $40. It's going up. It's good to see it's slightly going up. I wish it was a lot more though. So it's stabilizing. Looks like it's stabilizing above 0.0025 Bitcoin. So, okay, so what's after that? Super Bitcoin. Super Bitcoin. Coin. So this is on Coin Market Cap finally. Super Bitcoin is like super steady, but have to wait. Super Bitcoin. SegWit futures. Check out SegWit futures. Oh, SegWit futures is not much happening, but it's still kicking amazingly. It is still kicking. So I don't know if it's because of the new SegWit 2X that's coming out, or what's happening, but somebody wanted their futures money. So, all right, so let's check out Doge again. Check out Doge again. I don't know why you want to see Doge, but oh look, it's finally 1 cent. It actually bumped up to 1 cent. Now, if it could only become $1, that'd be awesome. What do you think? You think it's going to become $1? As far as Bitcoin value, it's obviously over, what is that, 600 satoshis? So it's over 600 satoshis, but actually gonna, I don't know. It's hard to say. I wish the best for Doge, but I have to be a little real that this is, you know, if you look at the chart, it just, you want to see it going up and up to the right. You don't want to see it flat and having these like spikes up and down, and these peaks and valleys like this. You want it to have a sustainable rise over time. So that's my take on it. Let's have a look at Litecoin, LTC. Let's have a look at Litecoin and see if maybe we can all get lucky on Litecoin. Litecoin's gone up quite a bit. All right, let's have a look at Litecoin. I don't know. I don't know. It's having a hard time. 0.2, 0.02 Bitcoin right here. If it does break through that, then maybe there's something there. But right now, as long as it's struggling, if it does go up in prices because the price of Bitcoin's going up, if it's gone down in price because the Bitcoin price has gone down. So I mean, a lot of people are trying to say that altcoins will separate from Bitcoin. Well, that would mean that all these altcoin exchanges would now have to start accepting fiat, or everyone would have to start buying into Tether, and then using the tethers to pump money, like to pump fiat currency into these altcoins somehow, which that's always been a problem. And if the exchanges are going to do that, then all of a sudden you're not going to be anonymous anymore. A lot of these altcoin exchanges are anonymous. In other words, all you need is an email. If they started taking fiat currency, or even, in my opinion, even any token that represents a $1 peg, because essentially that would be trading one fiat currency, they're going to probably implement, anti-money laundering policies and know your customer policies, and you're probably going to end up having same thing issues with Bittrex and Poloniex, where your account is locked. Even Cryptopia will lock your account. And so after you get your account locked, what are you going to do? Right? It's kind of like your money's locked. No good. So, but Litecoin, if it can break 0.02, if it can break this 0.002, it has a chance of making more Bitcoin, which I don't have a problem with. So that's that. Well, good luck to you on that if you have any of these. So, all right. So, well, I'll just make a new. Let's just make a new one. Bitcoin Wisdom chart. So while that's doing that, let's watch the fireplace and get warm. Have a good time. If you have some eggnog with some brandy or vodka in it or whatever you put in, Irish brandy in there, enjoy it. Let's see what the chat is saying. So Cryptomania, let me see. Dogecoin value because Doge is king. All right, fun machine. Let me see. James, check Litecoin. I can see it going to 600 in February, like $600 or 600 satoshis. I'm assuming you mean $600. That might be the case. I think a lot of these altcoins, as far as fiat currency, as far as US dollar value, I think a lot of them will go up in value. It's just a question of whether will Bitcoin, if you compare it to Bitcoin, will it make more Bitcoin for you? Because I think if Litecoin's going to go up to 600, then Bitcoin's going to go up to 20 or maybe even 40,000, 21,000, whatever it is. Let's see. Sorry, Brian. I'll add the fire. I'll add the fire soon enough. Let me see here. Looks like there's more comments. All right. There we go. So let's go back to the chart here. Let's get a little bit warm on that fire. Let's get a little warm on that fire. Oh, I'm putting my hands up to it. I feel warmer already. Hopefully some of you are next to a real fireplace and roasting chestnuts. Roasting on an open fire. Oh goodness, the holiday songs are stuck in my head. That's what I get for watching like holiday songs all the time. But it's that time of year. I guess you got to watch it sometimes. Let's see if this. Oh no, that's not it. Is it this one? Yes. Okay. Is Bitcoin back up to 14,000 again? It is. All right. I was a little worried. It was kind of going down to 13 and 12 and everything. So this is on a 1 hour. We'll take a look at what's going on in the 1 hour. Let's see. Let's draw some lines here. Trying to focus and concentrate on drawing that line right there at that peak. All right, excellent. So, all right. It looks like it really is trying to break this trend line right here. Unfortunately, if I drew another trend line because it broke, but let's just draw another one. Why not? Sometimes you have to draw a couple. All right, so this was the original trend line. If you look at it, it is breaking above it, but unfortunately, because there was this other, the price did go up this high. You have to draw another trend line, and so there is this resistance right here at 14,000. Let me see, where is this price? 14,530. If it can break above that, Then the next price is $17,226. So hopefully it can break. It looks like it's trying to. It looks like it's consolidating. Really, it's coming into some kind of pennant. Unfortunately, it's a downward descending triangle that it's trying to break out of. So there is resistance there. Is the selling Has the selling subsided? I think it has. We'll have to see if it's going to continue to go up or it's going to continue to go down. But right now, the selling has subsided. It's just a question of whether it can break these trend lines right here, which I think it will. If the momentum keeps pushing up higher, obviously it will. All right, so let's just take these out now. Let's go on to a 12. Hello, my name is Craig Grant. This is my Bitcoin wallet. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, sorry if the fire is laggy. Must be my computer. So the problem that I'm seeing right now is that because the price is below the short-term average, I think it's an exponential moving average. Because the price is below this, it's still very, I don't know, it still has a downward pressure. So on the 12-hour, it just looks like it's going to have a tough time breaking the moving average, both the short term and the long term. Because here's the resistance right here at this price level at 14,000. Let me see here, 14,530, as well as, let me see what this price is, 14,590. I'm sorry, 15,590. So this is 14,560 or something like that. And then this is 15,530, I think I said, somewhere around here. So it has two resistance on the average on the 12-hour. So it's kind of hard. It could be possible, but as long as it's below that, there is downward pressure. Let's go on to the 1 day. Well, the 1 day, there is some slight bit of good news. You can see the average price, the estimated moving average right here. The price is slightly above that average, but the problem is it could be a support, but then the shorter term moving average right here becomes a resistance, and that is right now at 15,155. And the 3-day doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. If the spot price is below the moving average, then it usually means that there's probably some selling pressure, most likely. And here's 10,300 could be a support, especially with this large wick. This large wick right here. It does show selling pressure still on the 3-day, and the 3-day has been very accurate as far as its price movement. The spot price moving along the average here, and so we'll see what happens. It looks like it's consolidating, so we're still consolidating. Have to figure out whether the price will move higher or lower after this. So this is on a 3-day. 1 week. All right, so on the 1 week, it looks like we are recovering. It's probably going to be choppy because if you look at all the time frames, they're all telling you a different story. And so to trade on the time frames, you have to look at, are you a short-term trader? Because if you're short-term and you're scalping, then 1 hour works really great. If you're looking for a little bit longer time frame, like a 12-hour, they all tell different stories. So depending on how long you're going to be trading. Now, I'm going to a long time holder, or my time frame is longer, so I'm going to look at the longest time frame, and this is on a weekly. And so on the weekly, it looks like it hit a support. So it did hit this moving average here. And again, the spot price is above this moving average. It usually means that there's a price it's going to continue to go up. Usually, not always. So it looks like maybe the selling has subsided. Again, we're going to have to obviously check and wait and get a confirmation. But I guess the risk and reward, it could be a good time to buy, because if the reward is it's going to go back up, and if it does hit or get very close to the all-time high and it breaks the all-time high, then it's going to really go up even higher. So there's a lot of reward here for the risk that you could be taking for trading at this point in time. All right, so that's that. So the spot price is higher than this moving average, so that's a good thing. So long term, it looks good. Looks very choppy, very, very choppy. No, there's no Ikimoto cloud on Bitcoin Wisdom. It's really simple, really easy to use. I just use lines and the averages. So far, that's really worked well as far as reading the charts and how it's going to move. Other than that, I mean, I think you can use TradingView. TradingView may have Ikimoto clouds. I've never understood Ikimoto clouds, really. I did some research on it. I guess it depends, like, different strokes for different folks. For me, the problem when you get to these, Ikimoto clouds and then these customized oscillators and indexes, is that you rely on them so much that in my opinion, you should be able to go to any chart and do a chart analysis. Now, if you need to go use a certain chart website, you have to be able to read a chart without using all the indicators. You should actually be able to read the chart just by looking at the price. The price is ultimately the most important indicator. And if you got to read the price action, the way it's moving, I think it does tell you the market sentiment, because after all, there is a buyer and seller who's moving this stuff. And so, who's ever moving the price, however the price is moving, it's an overall sentiment, whether it's bullish or bearish. So that you should be able to look at the price only and determine whether it's a direction. You should be able to, because if you rely so much on these indicators, it does create a handicap, a crutch sometimes. So using simple lines, moving average, and the ability to look at the price to determine the direction is really key. Because again, sometimes you may not have access to your particular, and it may not offer Ikimoto clouds. So just be aware of that. So let's have a look at the live chat here real quick. says here, my name is Craig Grant. This is my Bitcoin wallet. Already loaded up best I could with the doggy. So everyone's loving the dog, huh? Everyone's loving Doge. Maybe Doge is making a comeback. Let me see. Yeah, Ikemoto clouds. If that's something, if that's your thing, everyone has a different thing. Some people like using the Ikemoto clouds. I don't. I just use simple things like lines, moving averages, and I use the wave theory, Elliott wave theory. There seems to be something to it, and at most, maybe I'll use Fibonacci's at most, but not really. Sometimes all you really need are some just simple things: a line, a simple moving average, and then just but the most important thing is just look at the price. If the price tells you that it's going to be going up, don't fight it. It doesn't matter what all the other indicators tell you. If the price keeps moving up, go with it. If the price keeps moving down, go with it. There is no indicator. There is no Ikemoto cloud. There's nothing out there that will tell you what the price will be. There are only tools that will let you do the best at guessing which direction the price is going to move in a certain amount of time, whether it be 1 year or whether it be 1 day or 1 minute. That's all it does. They're just tools. It will never tell you. It will never tell you the price is what it's going to be tomorrow or the next minute or the hour. It will never do that. It's all on your judgment and your experience and your ability to read the chart. Yeah, that's one smart one smart cat. Oh goodness. Anyways, let's go back to the chart analysis, or even better, let's go back to the fireplace. Actually, I'm feeling kind of cold here, so I like to stay warm. Oh, it is a little laggy. Sorry about that. My computer's not very fast, but at least you got something to look at. Maybe maybe that's just the way fire works. It just looks laggy, but really it's going fast. Let's go back to the meme here. Right. So happy Hanukkah, everybody. I won't make it too long. I think I've gone on long enough. I will do an episode tomorrow. I won't. Maybe not so late. I think I'm going to do an earlier episode because I am gonna have to get some sleep. I do plan on going somewhere and spending time with my family. So for tomorrow during Christmas, I'm not sure what time. But I think it's going to be before 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So watch out for my alerts. Subscribe and then hit the notification button if you want to join me tomorrow for Christmas on a live stream. Again, I'm assuming some of you are too busy, which is all right. You can always watch afterwards. But pretty much tomorrow is going to be not my last episode, but I won't be live streaming for a while. Probably after next year. I think school starts January the 8th. So I won't be on until like after January the 8th, just to let you all know. So if you're wondering if I don't make any live streams, either I'm dead or I'm having fun with my family and enjoying time with my family and just enjoying real life. Sorry if I'm not available, but I just need that time to be with my loved ones. So anyways, thank you everybody in the live chat. How you doing? Chase that coin. Nice to be with you. welcome. Let's see what everybody who's on the live chat here. I have to refresh. Oh, looks like it did refresh, but I have to refresh it again. Anyways, while that's refreshing, let's go take a look at the fireplace one more time. Try to close this out. There we go. Let's enjoy that fireplace. There we go. Maybe it won't be so laggy. No, it's still kind of laggy. That's all right. I like it. Keeps me warm. All right, so let's see who's on the live chat. Happy holidays. Happy holidays, Chase That Coin. Thank you for showing up. Hopefully you all enjoyed this episode. Again, I'm not going to be available. Tomorrow's going to be the last episode for the year, I think. Richie Rich, how you doing? Ho ho holders. And Merry Crypt Miss. Peace out. All right, enjoy yourself. So thank you, DD88. Thumbs up all the way. Appreciate it. So DD8, thank you. Olaf Hosky, thank you. Hopefully you enjoyed the popcorn. Richie Rich, Chase That Coin, Dual Overhead Camness. And let's see here. Jay Glad. My name is Craig Grant. This is my Bitcoin wallet. FUD Machine. Andy Anderson. Let's see who else was here. Dual Overhead Chemness, Merch Studios. Thank you. Thank you for being in the live stream here. Let's see. K7 Gixer 1000. What do you say? Bitcoin will keep losing dominance as long as the fees are extremely high. Could see a flippening. More and more projects are dropping Bitcoin as a payment option. That might be true, but this is not the first time I've heard such a thing. And what I think is really happening is this is a whole poop and scoop operation that's going on. In other words, Bitcoin, everyone's bashing Bitcoin because the price has gone up so high. And this gives an opportunity for all coins to rise up in price, which eventually, in my opinion, it'll just all go back to Bitcoin again. And when the fees are low and everything, everyone will start transacting again. Brian, hopefully you enjoy your time with your family in Oklahoma. Cryptomania, thank you. Tomcat as well. Let's see who else is out here. Looks like the usual suspects. I might be running out of space from here on in. Yep, I ran out of space. So thank you, everybody. Happy holidays. And tomorrow, pretty much my last episode of the year doing live streams, but I will return after January the 8th. And let's go back to the holidays here. Happy holidays, everyone. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And happy Hanukkah, 9th year. Let the 9th year be the greatest year ever in Bitcoin history up to date, and 21,000 or more is my target price still. Anyways, please feel free to like, dislike, leave a comment after the live stream, or even do a video response. Until next time, everyone, stay tuned. Bye now.